Hello, this Master Luke Chen, 我是陈老师。Today I want to talk about Tao Te Ching a little bit and then teach you how to write San Shi 30. And this is from Tao Te Ching chapter 11. This is chapter about the emptiness and the Wu Wei. So it's 30 spoke. The middle is makes a hub. The hub is empty inside and makes the wheel useful. So this is very philosophical. Very it's basically, if we want to do it qigong, is that our rims fit 30 of them, and then of course it's with so it allows you just use the wheel of the car or the cart before the inside is empty, and then there's the usefulness into it. So if our body is empty, looks like we are solid, we are not solid from inside. So in qigong it's very different from ordinary what you see. So interpret in Tao Te Ching, you have to be very differently than ordinary. So, but anyway, I'm going to teach you how to write 30. So like this, 30, and then in Chinese, san, 1, 2, 3. So 3 stroke is 3. Shi. This was a plus sign, so it's fan shi. So remember in Chinese writing, one of the concepts you must know that you already know how to write Chinese. This is very important concept. That is not something you draw a picture. Nobody can draw a picture. I mean, I can't draw a picture because I'm not trained to do that. But you already trained how to write. For example, minus sign. Can you mind minus sign? The key is you must, in your mind, you have a box there. See, it's a box. So it's a box that will limit everything there. And so you just write minus sign, and then 2 minus sign and 3 minus sign means 3. So because the water dropping, so write a little bit quicker. Minus sign, minus sign, minus sign, make it 3. 1, 2, 3. And of course, san, shi, so 0, shi. So minus sign and then stroke. There's a plus sign, plus. So just write plus sign in the middle of the box. Remember, you must have the idea that you already know how to do it. So it's a cross in between. So everybody can write cross. So san shi, and then I guess that we will talk on 1, 2, 3. So if you just 1, 1 shi, 1 shi, sometimes we call 1 shi, so 10. So 2 shi, 3. But anyway, writing is essential in Chinese that stimulate your mind. So if you are forming a habit now, different language, writing with the hands stimulate your brain, make you alert, make you learn things faster. All right, so this is a good hobby for you to learn, is to write Chinese. And then writing is one thing, because it's not like English, because it's reading is different, the sound pronunciation is different. What you see, you have to remember how it pronounced. So it's a good way is because in Chinese we have the pinyin, make it easier. So the whole Chinese pronunciation, I mean Mandarin Chinese, not Cantonese。这个是讲的普通话普通话就是汉语拼音里边讲的，是跟我讲是广东话Cantonese 广东话 ，so learning so it's very different speaking the way you speak。但是因为普通话是汉语拼音，是1958年才出现的，1958年，所以的话都是是人工做出编出来的，它是根据在北方的口音来做的，它不是一个绝对性的，这个是is a logical layout of the Hanyu the pronunciation, so it can logically learn. So in my book Tao Chinese, I put it in just like any dictionary, about 400 what we call it 音节. That's the 音节, so it's the segment of the sound. So number 3, 1, 2, 3, and normally first when you see the diagram, this diagram is invented through Tao Chinese. That means since I'm the author, so I put it together myself. And then only 4 tones in Mandarin Chinese, very easy to learn. And then because it's music, the first sound so so, do re mi fa so 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 so. Now each sound consists the consonant and the vowel. So 一个声母跟韵母声 s okay. In Chinese 汉语拼音 s, so you tip of your tongue touch your upper tip in between upper tip, pronounce a very little sound. So basically the 声母 the initial we call it, and then the final an on, so it's nasal sound, the front nasal sound on, okay, xian, san, san, an, san. So the first one is just like you are jogging, you're running. So before you run, there's a sound. Get ready, set, go, boom. So get ready, set is s. So basically your teeth, the top tip of your tongue more or less touch your back or upper teeth there, and then the front teeth. And then you're ready, touch that, and then on. So on, xian, san, an, san. So 3 things involved: the readiness, the position, your tongue and teeth, and then on is the vowel. That's the sound going to it, how to they end up with the nose, san, and then of course the tone. 3 things, the tone. So in English you do not have tones. So the people say, well, hey, so this is not just like bird, like cat. They do have tone, though it's not. There's special tones of Chinese. So comparatively, English no tones. So so, xian, san, an, san. You cannot. And then the second tone is xian, mi, so, mi, so. So it's rising. Mi, so, san, san. But because there's no Chinese words there, so the second sound we don't use it. But the third tone is 2, 1, 4. Re, do, fa, re, do, fa, re, do, fa. So xian, san. So san, this is the umbrella. So because it's different, the tone is different, so means different Chinese character. Not just one Chinese character, have 3 homonyms, 3 different Chinese character. 所以如果你学中文这太容易了，因为你这个拼音你有了这个概念以后，你一念啊就有3伞啊。廣東話咧傘，你話傘啊雨傘啊散打傘啊咁即係好容易學嚟。如果你舉一反三，舉一反三，你就很容易把全部的中文字全部學到。只要下邊嘛，我們就有這個詞，普通話就詞兒，有個兒音在後面。我聽了好久以前說詞就是詞，是詞兒。北方人講普通話就比我們廣東人講得好。這是詞兒，它有個兒音，是吧？那但是嘛，通常我們為了有兒音，就是等於方言了。但是but anyway， 你看。So it's much easier. Since have this diagram, it's easier put all the Chinese together. 整本书 the whole thing is dictionary. So I'm very sure. But right now, only this one, Dao Chinese is dictionary, based on 汉语拼音 the arrangement. All the dictionaries so far, Chinese dictionary based on ABCD. But this one, I believe it would be the trend later on. Mark my words. And then it's much easier because then you can memorize the whole book. What's the whole book? All the Chinese words. So memorize Chinese words. How many Chinese words? Oh, well, it's about 3,000 times 2, 6,000. But it's very easy, the commonly used Chinese words. And it's easy relatively because it's systematic. It is a system for you to learn, to remember, to say, and really stimulate your brain. If nothing else, keep your brain, the muscle or your brain just like a muscle. You need to train it in order to make it strong. Your brain to make it work on it. So one of the best ways is to learn Chinese and then learn it. So you can see all the Chinese characters there. And again, Xishan, that's the learn Tao Te Ching, the wisdom, and then learn the Chinese, stimulate your brain, and then you can, to me, long life Tao, natural long life Tao. Life is beautiful. You feel that one with the cosmic, and then you feel joy by learning things. But anyway, all right, love yourself, love others, love nature. Is the essence of Tao. I love you from Yang Shou.